Hello everyone, it's Jessica with another layout share for the month of November of 2024. I'm a little bit behind with these videos, but I'm hoping to get caught up today. I think I've got 11 here for the month of November for you. And then I will have one for December as well. So this one was probably my favorite from November. I've got lots of Bramble Fox goodies on here, like some paper snip cut apart pieces. I've got some flair that I made from their paper snips as well, and with the epoxy stickers. And I've got some of their acrylics here as well. I made a nice film strip design and layered it up with some 49 and Market goodies, some florals by Coco Vanilla Studio, and I think this was a die. The dies, if I have to guess, I think that might be my Elizabeth Craft dies. And it might be a Bramble Fox one. I'm not quite sure because it's been a while since I've done this one. And then the sequins on this one scattered about my page are by Spiegel Mom Scraps called Mouse Ears. So I love this one. It's probably my favorite from the month, and I just enjoy this one so much. This one here was for Pear Tree cut files. Marie had made me a field trip cut file that I could use specifically for this photo. My son had a field trip to the Elk Center in central Pennsylvania to view the elk, and I went with him on the bus ride and chaperoned their trip. So I did some machine stitching on this one along the photo to make a pocket here, because I have their class photo of all of them in front of this. That's their teacher there, in front of this giant elk. And I have all the kids in that photo. I don't want to pull it the whole way out because of privacy with all the kids, but I wanted him to have the group photo for him whenever he ends up with this album. So that's how I did that, and just kept that photo in there, but just kind of hidden at the same time. Lots of 49 and Market goodies on this one, like some chipboards. I've even used a die, this compass die. I just love it, by Hey Little Magpie. I just think it's so sweet. And these little butterflies are actually a die as well by Catherine Poehler. And yeah, the rest is all 49 and Market, I think. This film strip, the layered papers, that's all 49 and Market. So I got that. This is a nice fall layout that I did with a Color Cast Designs acrylic and some Simple Stories goodies. This is actually one of my all-time favorite collections, is Simple Stories Cozy Days. So I took some of the pattern papers from that collection and some of the wordy bits and pieces from it and just layered them all up on here to make this nice kind of like a cascading leaf design with some thread here around there. And the background paper is just one that I've pulled from my stash. I think it was one of those like textured pattern paper books that you get from like Michael's or Joann's or something. So I can't exactly remember who even made this paper, but this one here was actually inspired by a Paper Issues mood board challenge over on the Paper Issues Friends and Fans Facebook group. So thank you for that inspiration. As soon as I saw that mood board, it totally inspired this whole layout because of the colors in the mood board. So if you've seen that fall mood board that they had, I think it was from November, you will understand exactly what I mean, because if you look at the mood board and then look at this, you'll know exactly where I was coming from. This one is another one of my favorites from the month. This was actually one that I had been holding on to for a while. If you've been watching my videos, you know that one of my goals for 2025 is to really get caught up on some of these projects, some of this older stuff that I have not been able to get to yet. And this photo was one of them that's been printed as a full 12 by 12 photo. It's a photo of my son inside this giant tractor tire. And I just love the photo. I didn't want to add a whole lot to it. So I've chosen some Bramble Fox goodies again with some acrylics and some dies. I have these little cog dies by Paper Rose Studio that I've used, some Simple Stories alphas from one of their sticker books, some Bramble Fox paper snips, and then also some Rust and Revs collection thrown in here as well. I've got some Flair by Scrap and Happy Studio. So this one was kind of like throwing a whole bunch of things at this layout, and I just love how it came together. It's very minimal as far as embellishing, but again, I really wanted this giant photo to really shine and just kind of add some embellishments to it. So that's what I did. And then this one was for Shimmer's design team. I've got some Scrap and Happy Studio flair here. Again, I've got a cute photo of myself and my baby girl from Halloween this past year, and this gorgeous cut file that says Lil Boothing. I think it's a paper issues cut file. And then Shimmers, I did some mixed media in various shades of pink in the background, and I just love this one. I did lots of stamping on here. This is like one of my favorite types of layouts to make with mixed media and stamping, and I would love to get back into doing more of that as well in 2025, is get back to my personal scrappy style, do more of my kind of exclusive stamping and mixed media and kind of what I'm known for. So cheers to 2025 and getting back to that. This one is another one from Pear Tree Cut Files with their Tuesday cut file, but I made it say Terrible Tuesday because, as you can see, my son, I made a couple memes out of him of some of his finer moments there, of the terrible twos and things that he was going through at the time. So I did this one with the Cool Boy collection by Pebbles. And then this one is another nice fall one. It's a little bit warped from adding mixed media from the new Shimmers products on this one, but I know that this is going to smooth out as soon as I put it into my book, so I'm not worried about that. I used another cut file on this one. I believe this is by Pear Tree Cut Files as well, along with a Simple Stories collection. I think this one may have been either Acorn Lane or Cider and Donuts. I can't remember which one. I'm thinking because of the blue, it might have been Acorn Lane. And then the little binder clip die, I believe, is by Bramble Fox. So these ones, it's been a while since I've done these ones, so it's kind of hard for me to remember everything that I've used. This is one for my daughter turning 2. My title's just too cute. These are the new Luna alphas, the Luna Black Puffy alphas in the Cherry on Top shop, and I love them. I've ordered them quite a few times now. So I've used 3 photos of my baby girl from her 2-year photo shoot that I did at a little pumpkin patch, and I've just chosen 3 of those. It did some photo corners on here, and this one is also a Simple Stories collection and some pretty little studio little bits as well. And of course, this adorable little flare from Scrap and Happy Studio. Lots of dimension on that one too. I used a giant 2 in my background, but I ended up covering up a lot of it, but you can still see it's there. This one is for ThermoWeb. I used lots of foiled bits on this one, along with some 49 and Market goodies. So this one, I used some of their new Harvest toner card fronts. And toner card fronts, if you don't know what they are, they come with designs on them. This one has leaves on them, and you can ink them up like I did with blending some inks on there, and then run them through a hot laminating machine to apply foil, so you can see that they're very shiny and beautiful. So that's what I did with those. And then I used some Scrap and Happy Studio Flair on it, and some sequins, and just made like a nice casual wreath there, just kind of going with the circle design on this 49 and Market paper. This is one of my favorite papers by 49 and Market, so I love their circular designs on their papers. And I used some other little leaves and little goodies by 49 Market. I did some of the new sentiments from the Harvest collection as well from ThermoWeb, so I used that as my title. It's foiled as well, so it's nice and shiny. And it says, "Hey gorgeous," and then "You're the cutest pumpkin in the patch." And then Pumpkin Patch stamp by Ellie Studio, along with a label by 49 Market. Color Cast Designs title, I think that's it. And then this one, I've got 2 more here. This one says, "I Dig Dirt." This was a cherry on top sketch. I can see that this one needs trimmed down. I think it's like, I think I forgot to cut this branding strip off, which I do that a lot, so I'll have to trim that off. Apparently I used this paper sideways instead of up and down whenever I did it. But anyway, this one's for a cherry on top. I used one of their sketches, along with the Rust and Revs collection by 49 Market, some flair by Scrap and Happy Studio. I love this one. I think it's super sweet. I really enjoyed making this one, and love these photos of my little guys just digging in the dirt, just kind of like everyday life for us. And then this one, last but not least, this one also with some 49 and Market goodies. This is the terracotta collection, and I just chose all the things that I could put on here and layer up. This is a cut file exclusively by Pear Tree Cut Files that is just a beautiful frame, and I thought it was just so perfect to frame up this photo from my little girl's first year photo shoot. It was out by a beautiful lake, so I really like this one. I love the monochrome features of it and how well it balances out the colors in my photo. So I love this one. I think this one might actually go up on my wall display for a little while. So that is what I got done in November of 2024. I gotta go trim this one down, and I will be posting my December flip through here shortly as well. So look forward to that, as well as all the great projects that I have planned and coming in 2025 for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for being here, and have a great day. Bye-bye.